I'm just trying to get you motivated. Man, I'm really trying to motivate you. The last thing that I told a hater, baby, thank you for the motivation.
Talking about what the future holds. I can't give a bird a ring, this ain't the Super Bowl. The mirror selfies and boys shorts, you cute in those. It was orgasms back to back, you got two of those. So tell me. Having people come and go. You told your friends you was done, but you wasn't though.
For everybody watching, we fresh off that house of Virginia. Number 3 in the country. Y'all already know what it is, man. Get y'all books, man.
It's not an easy thing to do, man.
Not at all.
Not an easy thing to do.
Not at all. That shit might be harder than music. People really don't. A nigga listen to music. People don't read.
Really don't read. Yeah, that's not easy.
What inspired you to even say, yo, I'm gonna do a book? Like, I'm gonna actually.
Well, I already had, I already had the story in mind. You know what I mean? So it was just a matter of like, it deserved a book. It deserved a movie. You know what I mean? I'm just waiting for the right budget. But it's just like, that's like, anybody that know, like, that story is like my baby. You know what I mean? Like, I've been, like I said, when I was locked up, them two characters were like living in my head. Like, it was real shit. Like, it was happening. Like, it was a boy and a girl. And like, I would like lay down and I'd just be like making stuff happen. It's like, it was like Joe with his camera. You feel me? So I just had this shit in my head the whole time. And like, when I get home, but it was like obviously going back for just 3 years. So I come home in 2013, 2014. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna write this shit. And I really just wrote it line for line. Like I came home from jail with that one line. Cameron been with Joe since she was younger. And then I just wrote it line for line. Like I would get to a character, I'd be like, damn, what their name gonna be? I Mecca. And then I write it and I just keep going. And I didn't know how it was going to end until it ended. You know what I mean? So it was out for like 4 or 5 years, and then it just still like had to be revisited. Like I knew that it was going to be, you know what I mean, bigger than it was. You feel me? So, you know, I tapped into Jessica. Like I said, I found out she was a fan, and I'm like, oh, you gotta write this book. You know what I mean? And, you know, I came across other authors. There's other authors that's fans and shit like that, but I ain't really like, I wasn't fucking with them like that. Like I read her shit, and I know she's special. So I'm like, we gotta do this. You know, she was excited. She jumped right on board.
I heard when you were speaking today that the process took how long? Like it was a short 4 weeks?
4 weeks, 25 chapters.
It's kind of unheard of. So, I mean, as far as you, like you said, it took time for you to develop these stories and create them.
Yes.
So it's been years of process of even just developing the thoughts.
Yes. No.
Okay.
Nah, it was like, the process was like, it probably took me like a week to write House of Virginia. The process was really like a writing process. Like if I just like start a story right now, like of 5 people upstairs in the studio, and then like I don't know what's next until I'm like, all right, well, one person walks downstairs and then the other person follows them. Like I literally wrote it like that, line for line. You know what I mean? So it kind of just it kind of happened like with my thoughts, but it didn't take too long though. It didn't take too long.
As far as seeing what's coming out of the book and to actually see number 3, like, and to be getting that type of response, even tonight signing, shit was packed. People came out, showed love, like.
Yeah.
But I see niggas with 10 books, like. I'm like, nigga, you gonna read all of them, like?
Yeah. Like I don't know. Like I mean, like I said, I ain't never wrote a book before. I ain't an artist, so I really ain't got nothing to compare it to. You know what I mean? Like I know what it's like to drop a tape and what my tape is supposed to do, but what it could do and shit like that. You know what I mean? So I ain't really been no author to know like this shit all dope to me. If it would have went number 12, I'd have been the same type of excited. You feel me? Like because I ain't never. But number 3 is like upper echelon. Like it's authors that can't do number 3. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm an author.
For those who want to get the book and if they could get a quick little summary, what is this about? Is this your life? Is this what's going on?
It's a fiction story. Like I had made it up as I went. Y'all won't tell you. But nah, it's just like when you really like it's obviously an urban hood novel, but when you really tap into it, like it's more than that. You know what I mean? Like it's about HIV, it's about love, it's about loyalty, it's about friendship. You know what I mean? It's a little deeper story than that. You know what I mean? Because the main character ends up contracting HIV. You know what I mean? So it's a big story. Like there's a lot. You know what I mean? It's a lot. It's tapped into. You know what I mean? It's bigger than just like guns and shooting.
So the question is, you said it was a fiction, so it's not based on your life. Is it based on just things I guess you've seen and experiences?
Right. Yeah, like because did I do that?
How you did the music?
Okay. Yeah, it's a bunch of experiences, and you know what I mean. Like even when you look into like the blocks, it's blocks I grew up on, blocks that's familiar with my city and stuff like that. You know, just like all like life challenging problems and stuff like for all people from you know what I mean my age growing up and younger and older and shit like that. You know what I mean. Like AIDS is a real thing. You know what I mean. Sex is a real thing. Like disloyalty is a real thing. Snitching's a real thing. You know what I mean. Dying's a real thing. All that shit happening there. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to like, almost with my music, like, I try to be as real and in your face and this can happen as possible. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like, I'm gonna write a book about, you know what I mean, some dreamy shit, you know? So, it's not my life, but it's real life though. Like, everything in it can and will happen.
No. Now, as far as this, man, the excitement, does it drive you to want to do this more, to add this into your resume of things you've been
It's
doing?
gonna make my life actually 10 times easier because now, like, I can sit out a battle. I can sit out 2-3 battle seasons or sit out a whole year worth of music and say I'm working on the book and it's actually a thing. I'm an author. I can really be working on the book. You know what I mean? You know, so it did exactly what it was supposed to. If you ask me, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna definitely put it into the I'm definitely gonna put it into like the to-do list, you know, because I'm like part 2 gonna be out by December. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Yeah, part 2 gonna be out by Christmas. I mean by December. So you know.
So I mean, so with that being said, the early success and all that, obviously, like you know, scripts turned into movies, to series.
That's my first.
Netflix, you know.
Exactly. That's what we shooting for.
It smells like Netflix.
And I could just, you know what I mean? And then I could, you know, then the next step is like I could open more doors for the culture. You know, if you go into Netflix now it's like, oh, well, fucking A-Bird could be Quay or Hitman could be this one. And then, you know what I mean? Fat Boy could be this one. And my friend could be, you know what I mean? It's like you open the door for yours. You know what I mean? Type shit. And it's like, you know, you got to take advantage to open the door for yours. You know what I mean? Everybody's doing it. Like it's easy. You know, you have to watch some other shit. And it's like, you don't know none of the characters. You don't know none of the people. You don't know none of, somebody's doing it for their people. You feel me? So, you know, you want to do it for ours.
As far as that, it potentially becoming something cinematic and things, do you ever plan on acting or taking that type of role and adding that to?
I'm opening to every dollar. I'm opening every dollar. Yeah, like I'm not a super. I don't like doing everything. You know what I mean? But like before rapping, I wrote. My major in college before catching the charge was English. You know what I mean? Type shit. So I like to write. Like that's my thing. You know, so it's not like you gonna see up here like, oh, well, Surf's doing some weird shit now. You know what I mean? I'm gonna stay inside my fold. You know what I mean? But now, like acting, that's a different type of money. Catch one of these motherfucking Transformers checks or some shit like that. You'll be set for life. You never battle rap again. You fuck around and end up never. You know what I mean? You seriously see, you see a movie check, and you never gonna battle again. I promise you. It just don't make you. You go from getting 20,000 a battle to 20,000 a month because of what the movie did. You know what I mean? It's not gonna make sense.
Plus other opportunities.
Plus other opportunities. You know what I mean? Like if my book is constantly on a chart, you know what I mean, all year round, I don't have to battle as much. I don't have to drop music as much. I don't have to. You know what I mean? It's a whole nother venture. I get several of these, I could be a millionaire. If I could make half as much money making books as I'm making music, I'm gonna be a gazillionaire.
So now how does the marketing go for you? Even like, you know, you negotiated battle and like I got a book.
It's really hard to market. I'm not gonna lie, it's hard to market, like because like I just was looking at the other day and shit. Well, actually coming from here and I'm looking at my Instagram page. I'm like, yo, somebody showed me today. They would think I was Arthur. What changed was two thumb scrolls down from at the top of my page. Anything musically, you know what I mean? So it's like you really don't want to do honestly too much. Like it's like a real balance of how you, because I'm not an author, I'm a rapper. You know what I mean? So it's like a balance of how much of that you want to do. You know what I mean? Like that. So, you know, I'm going, like tomorrow, like, I'm going to totally take everything that has anything to do with, you know what I mean? Like, now that the event is over, that goes down. I got a show on the 26th. Now we just going to get into show mode, back into music mode, you know what I mean? You know, just got to try to do both. I look free.
Yo, 2019 is a crazy year. What's 2019 been for you, Surf? You know what I'm saying? I see you Tycoon Weekend, Chris Brown. I see you traveling. I see you doing multiple things, books, album, like really doing well and things like that. And you just coming off of like a tough year before that. So it's like, well, what's this year been for you?
In the most humblest sense, it seemed regular. I mean, cause like this not nothing new. You know what I mean? Like realistically, like if you've been following the culture shopping, had features with Wale and Kevin Durant since I was 22, 23 years old. You know what I mean? Type shit. So it's not new. It's dope. It's getting dope. It's a dope experience. It's a fun experience to follow, but it's not new.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's just like, it's more so like a learning experience than anything. Like, I like learning what I'm doing. And, you know what I mean? Like, I've never been through the procedure of rolling out a tape or been through the procedure of writing a, you know what I mean? So it's more of a learning process than it is like complicated. It's fun. It's fun, but it's definitely regular though. You know what I mean? Like, you sit there, Chris Brown FaceTime you out the blue on your man and shit, like, yo, like, that's Chris Brown, yo. Like, you know what I mean? Type shit, it just.
You know what I'm saying? 50 walking in like, yo, that nigga Surf, boy, he got bars like that. You know what I mean? And getting all of that, you know, all of those accolades and things like that. I guess, is it like, yo, this is it, man? You full-fledged, 100%. This is where you going. As far as entertainment and everything.
I mean, I figured that my 8th grade yearbook say that. You know what I mean? My 8th grade yearbook said that. So that was already the plan forever ago.
Mm.
So that's free. Not free, but I mean, it's
a cool game that we playing. I'm just saying that somebody gon' lose. With a face of stone, was shocked on the other side of the phone. Cause word back home, and she got a new friend. So tell me what changed.
Upper echelon, top-notch conversation. My album's like a crock pot, lot of heat marinating. I know you salivating. The island been waiting for a little taste of greatness. I appreciate your patience.